Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Long time no see, at least on my end, because I haven't filmed a video in like a couple months. So hope you guys are doing fine. Just an announcement video. I guess I'll just say it up top. I'm going to be taking the whole month of January off. I'm not going to be releasing any videos because my dog passed, and I just need some time to myself. You guys get it. You guys are very understanding, and you guys are very kind, so you guys get that. But I figured I'd make this video just to announce the movies that are going to be coming out for the entire rest of the year, because I already have them planned. Obviously, if something happens where I'd have to take another month off or something, things change, plans change, life changes in a year. A lot changes in a year. So for now, these are the movies that I'm going to be doing this year. I've also want to announce that every month now, we're getting a Patreon exclusive reaction. Not a reaction, watch along, because it's movies that I've already seen. So every month, Patreon is getting an exclusive video for a movie. And again, if you sign up for the Patreon, I'll do a movie that you want me to do. So, January, I'm taking off. So let's get into it. February of 2024. I think I did Valentine's movies last year, but there's another thing to celebrate in February. So, for February, we're doing blaxploitation films, which I'm very excited because that's a subgenre that I'm very intrigued by, interested in. I'm fascinated by it. So we're going to be doing, for February, Blackula, which I'm very excited because everybody knows Blackula. But does everybody know Blackenstein? Because we're doing Blackenstein next. And then we're doing the sequel to Blackula, Scream, Blackula, Scream, which was a hell of a title. And then we're doing a more modernish one, Tales from the Hood, which is another movie that I'm very interested in. I'm very fascinated by. And then for the Patreon, the exclusive movie, we're going to do a watch-along of Attack the Block, because I really like Attack the Block. And I don't know, does Attack the Block count as a horror movie? I mean, people get fucking fucked up in Attack the Block, but it's more of a comedy. But it is an alien invasion movie. It's a pretty great fucking movie is what it is. So, Patreon folks, we're going to watch along Attack the Block. For March, we're going to be visiting our fucking little shit that is Warwick Davis. No, Warwick Davis, you're a kind-hearted gentleman. You're a lovely guy. You're a mensch. Leprechaun is the fucking asshole that we're talking about. We're going back to Leprechaun. We're finishing the Leprechaun series for good this time. So, we're starting with, we're going to keep the theme going, I guess, technically from February, with Leprechaun in the Hood. Then we're doing Leprechaun Back to the Hood. And then Leprechaun Origins, which I think is not Warwick Davis, or we'll see whoever that person is. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll do Leprechaun Returns, which, again, is not Warwick Davis. I think once Warwick Davis leaves, a lot of these movies are going to lose their charm for me. I feel like he's the only thing keeping this series going for me so far is just Warwick. So a Leprechaun movie without Warwick, it's going to be a nightmare. But for the Patreon exclusive for March, we're going to be watching along, not a St. Paddy's Day theme movie, but March is a very green month. So we're going to be watching Green Room. One of my favorites. One of my, a movie I've only seen once. And it's one of my favorites. But I've only seen it once because that is one of the most stressful fucking movies I've ever seen in my life. So prepare to watch me get stressed out over that because I forgot a little bit of it. I do remember. I don't want to say it, but Jesus Christ, that movie's fucked up. All right, for April, we're gonna get around to the movies that I didn't get to do when the strike happened last year. So April is gonna be Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage because I already saw the Five Nights at Freddy movies, and I honestly don't think that would have made a good reaction video anyway. That movie's kind of just very middle of the road to me. But Willy's Wonderland has Nicolas Cage, and how can you be middle of the road when there's Nicolas Cage? So we'll see. After that, Malignant. Finally gonna watch Malignant. That's been on my list for at least like 3 years at this point for the channel. But we're finally gonna watch Malignant. After that, we're gonna watch Barbarian. Another movie that I've been meaning to watch for a while now. After that, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. These are all movies that I've been like really meaning to watch. So Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. So Willy's Wonderland, Malignant, Barbarian, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And the Patreon exclusive for April, we're going to be watching along The Shining. Why? Because I like The Shining. There's no theme for April. It's just I like The Shining. You know what? The theme is I just bought the book of The Shining. And this is my incentive to... I know the movie is completely different from The Shining movie. Like, a very, very different... But I just bought the book, and this is my incentive to, like, actually fucking finish that book. So I gotta finish the book by April, I guess. For the Patreon people, because we're gonna be watching The Shining. May, we're gonna be watching Mithrigan, a.k.a. Megan. But, you know, we all call her Mithrigan. Because another one I've been really meaning to watch is Mithrigan. Then we're going to be watching Mother's Day. Another holiday-themed horror film. You thought I forgot the holiday-themed horror films this year, didn't you? Nope. Mother's Day, motherfucker. The original. I know there's a remake. We're watching the original. Then, The Final Girls, which is another horror movie I've been really meaning to watch, because conceptually, I think I'm at that point where I would appreciate a movie like The Final Girls. And then after The Final Girls, we're going to be watching Totally Killer, because The Final Girls and Totally Killer seem like they have the exact same premise of a movie. And then the Patreon exclusive for May, because it's a Mother's Day month, we're watching The Babadook. Because, again, I really like The Babadook. These are the Patreon exclusive movies for the year are just movies I really like. I really like The Babadook. It's going to be a very sad watch-along, but, like, hey, look, I'll make jokes. Look, fuck it. For June, my birth month, there was still one birthday horror movie I forgot to include, and that was Sweet 16. So we're going to be watching Sweet 16. We're going to be watching, since it is a 6/6 date, I think, when the other one pops out, we're going to be watching The Omen, the original Omen, because he's born. So that technically is a birth date. After that, we're going to be watching the film My Soul to Take, which is a Wes Craven film that I have not seen. So I think that's one of his, like, later, like, I think that's his last movie, isn't it? Or was Scream his last movie? We're going to be watching a very late era Wes Craven movie. So early 2000s, early 2010s Wes Craven. So we're going to be getting into something weird. Then after that, we're going to be watching a movie called The Mutilator. I don't remember putting that on the list, but we're going to be watching The Mutilator for some reason, I guess. I don't even know what that movie is. It's just on the list. I don't remember putting that there. But the Patreon exclusive is one I'm very excited about. Because I think this, if I trace my love of scary movies and scary things back as far back as I can, I think this is the genesis of it. Which is the first ever Disney Channel original movie, by the way. No, that's under wraps. The second ever Disney Channel original movie, by the way. Don't Look Under the Bed. Which you're like, a Disney Channel original movie? BS movies? Like, really? You're covering The Mutilator and then Don't Look Under the Bed? Watch Don't Look Under the Bed. It's a severely underrated Disney Channel movie because it's, like, genuinely scary for kids. In terms of kids horror, it's pretty fucking good. July, we're getting patriotic. I'm finally gonna watch them. Look, I'm not gonna watch all of them. Just know that I'm not gonna watch all of them. But I'm going to watch The Purge. I'm just going to watch the first one for July. I'm going to watch the first Purge. Then I'm going to watch a movie that I don't know how I'm going to be able to make a video for. 2 movies, actually. I'm going to watch Terrifier, finally, because I haven't seen Terrifier. And then I'm going to watch Terrifier 2. And then I'm going to watch the original thing that Terrifier came from, because it came from something, right? Whatever that is, then I'm going to watch that. So 3 Terrifiers for the month of July. Because I know there's a 3rd Terrifier movie coming in on Christmas, I believe. So we'll see. Then we're going to watch Event Horizon. Which I was excited about because it sounds like a cool premise. And then I saw who directed it. And I got very unexcited. Very fast. Because it's from the director of the goddamn Resident Evil movies. And if you've seen my Resident Evil reactions, I'm not a fan of Paul W.S. Anderson at all. But Event Horizon sounds like too cool of a premise for anybody to fuck up. But we'll see how he fucks it up, probably. And then for the Patreon exclusives of July, it's going to be the movie Host, which is a really great recent movie that kind of re-kickstarted my love of horror and kind of made me want to do the channel, because Host is a horror movie told entirely through Zoom, and it's very cool. August, well, guess what, folks? Analog August is back for August. We're going to be watching the series Petscop. We're going to be watching the series The Monument Mythos, Greylock. We're finally going to watch the Slender Man movie, and I'm not looking forward to it. And then the exclusive for August is Tucker and Dale versus Evil, because I'm going to need a break, because I know analog horror is so bleak. It's always about bleak shit. I'm going to need a bit of levity. I'm going to need Tucker and Dale to just lighten my mood. I need Tucker and Dale right now, to be honest with you. I really... Anyway, September, we're going to go into the Conjuring universe, because I have seen all the Conjuring movies, but I haven't seen all the spin-offs. I haven't seen any of the spin-offs, so we're going to start that, because I'm going to watch the first Annabelle movie. After that, we're going to be watching the movie Crawl, because there's not really like monster movies on here, is there? It's just a lot of slashers. We need some monster movies in here. So I guess Blackula counts. I guess the Leprechaun counts. But no, Crawl is a fucking alligator or a crocodile. Whichever one it is one of those motherfuckers. So we're gonna watch Crawl. Then we're gonna watch The Boogeyman, which is a recent movie that I think a lot of people forgot came out, but I was very excited to see it. So we're gonna watch The Boogeyman. And then this one's just for me, because I know it's definitely not gonna be a scary movie at all. But this just looks terrible from the jump. We're going to watch The Pope's Exorcist. Title alone, I'm in. Title alone is a movie I would 100... How could I not cover a movie called The Pope's Exorcist? Out of your mind. And then, for the Patreon exclusive, we're going to be watching Nicolas Cage in Mandy. What a picture. What a picture. God damn, I loved that movie. Mandy. If you haven't seen Mandy. October, obviously we return with Goosebumps-tober. Patreon is going to get all the exclusive book commentaries, probably extended episodes, and whatnot. So, Goosebumps-tober. November, we're going to bring back the November movies that I promised from last year. So it's going to be The Menu. Finally going to watch The Menu. I'm finally going to watch Ready or Not. Finally. Then we're going to dip our toes into a little trauma with The Toxic Avenger, because I haven't seen The Toxic Avenger in a long time. I saw The Toxic Avenger when I was a kid, and I don't remember it at all, but I know I saw it because I found it in a box in a storage unit, because one of my family members worked like emptying storage units that haven't been used, and I found in a bin a bunch of old movies and one porno, but that we're not going to watch that. But two of the movies that really stuck with me were The Toxic Avenger and Redneck Zombies. And I've covered Redneck Zombies. I don't remember watching The Toxic Avenger, though, so we're going to watch The Toxic Avenger. And then we're finally going to get into the sequel of Dawn of the Dead. We're going to watch Day of the Dead. Finally. I'm very excited. And for the Patreon exclusive, it's going to be a movie, One Cut of the Dead, which... If you haven't seen One Cut of the Dead, it's one... I don't want to say anything. Don't read up anything about One Cut of the Dead. Just watch the movie, and everyone will say this, and it's true, and you need to trust us on this. You make it past the first 30 minutes, because once you get past the first 30 minutes of the movie, it's an amazing movie. So just One Cut of the Dead is our watch along. And then for December, we're bringing back Jingle Bell Schlock. We're finally going to watch the movies that I promised last Jingle Bell Schlock. So, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Santa's Sleigh, which I think is the one with the wrestler as Santa that kills people. Then Christmas Evil. And ending the year with the 2006, I think, remake of Black Christmas, Black Xmas. That's the year. Now you're probably wondering to yourself, Brandon, where the fuck are your Chucky Season 3 reactions? I'll get to them. Here's the thing. The season's not done yet. And I kind of want to just... I don't want to split them all into like individual episode videos because it just takes up too much of my time. So I kind of just want to get them all out in one big chunk. Maybe in like a 2-part video, like half of Season 1, half of Season 3 Part 1, half of Season 3 Part 2. I kind of just want to wait till the whole season comes out. I don't know when that is. I might be too late. So maybe I'll just watch the first half of Season 3, and that'll be one video. And then when the rest of it comes out, that'll be another video. But I'll release that video when I release that video, which is soon. It's just, I gotta get back into the swing of things. But yeah, that's 2024 for BS movies. It's gonna be a year. This will be the year, I think, folks, where, probably a couple more drunk reaction videos are going to come out because of, I'm already almost to 800, so definitely another subscriber drunk video is going to come out. Probably another Q&A with certain people. That was my most viewed video last year. Of all the videos, it's the one I kind of put like the least work into. It's just me holding a microphone to, So I'll probably do that again. I'm going to try to do that, but also I'm going to try to find like an actual convention to go to. It's just that the Miami conventions are very not horror-y. It's a lot more anime-y here. I'd have to go to Orlando for like a good horror convention, and that's just a bit far for me. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, to recap from the jump, this is a lot of movies for me to recap, so I'm going to do it all in one breath. Are you ready? Blackula, Blackenstein, Scream, Blackula, Scream. Tales from the Hood, Attack the Block, Leprechaun in the Hood, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, Leprechaun Origins, Leprechaun Returns, Green Room, Willy's Wonderland, Malignant, Barbarian, Bodies, 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 The Shining, Mithrigan, Mother's Day, The Final Girls, Totally Killer, The Babadook, Sweet 16, The Omen, My Soul to Take, The Mutilator, Don't Look Under the Bed, The Purge, Terrifier, Terrifier 2, the original thing where Terrifier came from. That's literally what I wrote down in the notes app. Event Horizon, Host, Petscop, The Monument Mythos, Greylock, Slenderman, Tucker and Dale, Annabelle. I'm not going to make it in one breath. Crawl, The Boogeyman, The Pope's Exorcist, Mandy, Goosebumps October, The Menu, Ready or Not, The Toxic Avenger, Day of the Dead, One Cut of the Dead, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Santa Slay, Christmas Evil, I'm Back, Black Xmas. Why did I try to do that in one breath? I have asthma. So those are all the movies for BS Movies of 2024. I'll see you guys then. Just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your understanding for me taking the month off. And just thanks for being cool people. And I know this is at the end of the video. I want to give a huge shout out to a few people. Hannah, Nick, Kev, Battle Sister Cat, George, and Ken. But specifically from those people, I want to give a shout out to Hannah for having a little voice cameo in the Bloody New Year video. I want to give a shout out to George for having a little voice cameo in the Bloody New Year video. But I specifically want to give a shout out to my friend Ken. Because if you've seen the Bloody New Year video, all those drunk voices, that's all Ken. And he had to do it in his bathroom at night so his family wouldn't hear him. And he's a trooper. He's an absolute trooper. He nailed all the recordings. I didn't even include all of them. He sent a lot. They were so funny. I really wish I could have included all of them. I wish I gave myself enough space in the video to add them all. But thank you so much, Ken. Those were so fucking funny. All the drunk voices and noises and all that. And so, yeah, thank you. Thank you to the patrons. And Here's to a good new year. I already fucked it up. I stuttered. I can't have a good year now. Am I that superstitious? No. Here's to a good year. All right, motherfucker. This is my year. There. That's it. That's it. All right. I'm fucking rambling. Bye.